Yesterday in my keynote speech, I mentioned one way to give you a competitive edge and to personalize your message is to become a mystery shopper. And when you do this well, you get known as becoming an industry expert, which means once you've spoken for a national organization, all the state organizations want to hire you because you're an industry expert. The Manufacturing Housing Association booked me for a presentation at one of their national meetings, and they said, Patricia, we just want your normal keynote speech we love. Tom Wininger is an industry expert. Well, I promise you, Tom Wininger had at one point many years ago done exactly what I was about to do. So I didn't care what they wanted. I knew how I could serve them best, because very often our clients don't know what we are capable of doing. I took one day of my life and I went to near the Sacramento area, which is 80 miles from my house, and I called on 7 manufactured housing companies. And I went and I said, my parents are coming over from England next year, and it was suggested to me that perhaps manufactured housing would be a great option for them. So I'm a prospect, but not immediately. And I recorded how I was treated. Were the ashtrays full? Did they offer to show me around? And what is amazing, the first 6 didn't even ask me for my contact information. Now, when you have a prospect, whether it's immediate or long term, you need to get them in your database to at least keep in touch. Interestingly enough, George Morrissey, who taught me this whole technique, found exactly the same in the recreational vehicle industry, and we wonder why business is down in America. Nobody asks for your contact information. That's a lesson for all of us. Now, with one company, which was known as the industry expert, I called, because I called everyone and said, do I need to make an appointment or can I come in? And they wanted to make an appointment, and this was Fleetwood Homes, the best in the industry. And they said, what is your name? I said, Patricia Fripp. Oh, the motivational speaker, Patricia Fripp. 7 of our salespeople came to see you. When you're in Sacramento, you're amazing. Now I am now caught in a lie because my parents are in fact dead. So with this, however, the bottom line was just starting that, not only did I get repeat business in other state associations, Fleetwood Homes booked me probably 15 times. Now, once you've done that, what's next? Well, then I even went to the Fleetwood Homes where they actually make the homes, and I interviewed the manager. Great leader, and I said, I understand how you can have a commitment to quality and customer service and excellence when you're in marketing or you're in sales and you've got a clean job, but how do you motivate guys who are dirty with hard hats and orange earplugs? And he said, if any of my workers are not giving the quality we promise our clients, I sit them down and say, is your mother as good as our customers? Are our customers as good as your mother? Would your work, the quality of your work, be good enough if your mother spent half of her life savings as a down payment and half of her Social Security check to make the payment? And that is what I now call the is it good enough for your mother technique. And this all came out of, that's what I mean by being a mystery shopper. Now, there are whole different levels. For example, when I worked for an arborist company, I called and I said, I need somebody to come look at my trees. But I promise you, I'm not going to be a very good big customer. I only have 2 trees. To which Janet, the young woman in the office in San Francisco, said, Madam, we don't have any little customers. Everyone's equally important to us. Now, my opening story when I spoke for them was about spending $195 to have 2 trees fertilized to make them and my very own, of course, tree expert come to see me. This is how you become a mystery shopper. Be a customer. It endears you to the client and it gives you a whole inside look at how to know their industry. So they are just 2 quick examples. Now, death care is a whole different industry and perhaps at another time. Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you can now go back to your normal seats.